Thank you, Nicole. You're so used to seeing me moderate and serve as MC. What a thrill it is to be able to speak to you as a candidate for New York State Senate. It would be an honor for me to continue to build on the work we've done together in this club for the last 3.5 years. We have truly built together a progressive, grassroots, issue-oriented coalition that's fast become one of the most talked about clubs in New York State. And this club continues to grow, and it will be an honor for me to advance this to a whole new level as your candidate for State Senate. It will also be an honor to build on the great work of my friend Adriano Espaillat, who has set a standard in the State Senate. And if you need any reminder of just how serious the stakes are up in Albany right now, you need look no further than the fiasco of redistricting that's played out over the last 6 months, particularly the State Senate lines, which in the end dilute minority voting power in places like Long Island, which slice and dice the Upper West Side and other communities for no apparent reason, and which protect Republican incumbents all over New York State, making it much tougher for we Democrats to take back that chamber. And that's going to imperil our progressive agenda in Albany for years to come. I'm proud that the Senate Democrats, including Senator Espaillat, walked out rather than vote for that shameful bill, and I'm disappointed that Democrats in the Assembly voted in favor of it. And to me, that episode serves as a stark reminder of just how critical it is that we get more progressive, reform-minded, independent Democrats representing us in Albany. And that's why I'm running for State Senate. Those of you who know me know that I've been working on the issues critical to this district for 2 decades. I started my career as a public school teacher, proud union member, teaching bilingual math and science in the South Bronx at Junior High School 149. I worked to start a nonprofit to deal with one of the most critical crises I saw in the lives of my students and their families, which was lack of access to financial services. And I started here in Uptown our first and only community development credit union, Neighborhood Trust, which is kind of like a nonprofit bank, and has gone on to grow to almost 5,000 members, mostly folks who've never had a bank account before, has made $15 million of small loans here in this community, helping families buy their first home computer, pay for education, pay off loan shark loans, start their own businesses, even become owners of their own home. And if you hadn't visited our brand new branch up at 166th and St. Nick, please go by and check it out. In recent years, I've returned to my roots in education. I was executive director of Teach for America New York. I ran the Center for After School Excellence, supporting after-school programs all over the 5 boroughs. And whether the issue has been education or economic justice, I've always solved problems block by block, family by family, at the grassroots level. And that's the spirit that brought me into politics 10 years ago. And running for State Senate now, I want to continue to work for you and with you to advance the causes that matter to this club. I want to draw on my experience in economic development to find creative solutions to support mom and pop businesses here in the neighborhood, which are the lifeblood of our community. I want to continue to work with you to fight to protect tenants, protect affordable housing by strengthening rent laws and by developing new affordable housing, which our community has had nowhere near its fair share of in recent decades. I want to work with all of you, especially in the wake of the explosion of yet another fracking rig in Pennsylvania last week, to fight not only to ban hydrofracking in New York City's watershed, but to ban it statewide. I want to fight with you in an age when women's rights to control their bodies are under assault like never before, to fight for the passage of the Women's Reproductive Health Act here in New York State. And whatever a hyper-politicized Supreme Court does on health care, I'm going to fight to make sure that all New Yorkers and all Americans have the basic right to health care, preferably through single payer. I cannot wait to continue fighting on a higher level with all of you to advance this agenda, and I will be very grateful for your support. Thank you.